Hello, my name's Ian Smith. I'm a UK-based saxophone and woodwind artist who currently offers his services on airgigs.com. I think there's a number of factors to look into when you're hiring as a client, when you're hiring a session player on an online platform. Number one is the experience, I think, of the actual session musician. In my case, I've had years and years of experience working at the highest levels of the industry, from symphony orchestras to concert bands, wind bands, to big band jazz ensembles, to small jazz combos, to rock and roll outfits. Some of the organisations I've worked for, the Royal Philharmonic Concert Orchestra here in the UK, full-size sort of symphony orchestra, the Royal Shakespeare Company based in Stratford-upon-Avon, that's doing sort of music for Shakespearean plays or other plays that they do. I've also worked for BBC Television and independent television here in the UK, amongst others. Also many European TV companies, ZDF in Germany, and some companies in the US, CBS, ABC, NBC, have also been past clients of mine. Regarding live work, I've worked for international artists. I've been lead alto saxophone for Barry Manilow in Europe, Gladys Knight, Sister Sledge, Roger Daltrey, Frank Sinatra Jr, an assortment of people, just to name a few, the Temptations, the Four Tops. So it covers a huge expanse, a huge variety of genres, from classical to jazz, from rock and roll to funk to R&B. I've had that experience. I've had to work at the highest level to produce the goods. So I think that's one of the things to look for in a session musician, because on air gigs, no day is the same. It can be one day you can be playing a classical flute part, the next day you can be playing a raucous tenor saxophone R&B, or 1950s tenor saxophone solo rock and roll, or to a five-piece saxophone jazz big band section, to ragtime clarinet. It's an absolute variety of material that I have seen through air gigs, and it's an absolute pleasure to cover that. So that's one of the things, is the experience of the player to look out for, and obviously that experience brings in a very good level of technical facility on the instruments. So also equipment is important, because the client wants the right timbre, and to know that the tracks that they're getting are of the highest professional quality. So regarding recording equipment, I use a Mojave MA200 microphone, which is ideal for the nuances of saxophone and woodwind, instrument harmonics, flute and clarinet. I'm also using a Focusrite Claret preamp, again with Thunderbolt connections, so the latency and also the preamps are absolutely brilliant, again for the nuances of the instruments that I'm playing. That all goes through a Logic Pro 10 using an iMac. I think it's about 3.7 gigahertz, so again a quick processing power to give the client the absolute best professional studio quality sound. Instrument wise, I only use Selmer or Yanagisawa saxophones, Yamaha and Bakun clarinets, and also Altus flutes. So again, it's top quality instruments to give that top quality sound that the client is looking for. Obviously, in recording, there is no place to hide, so the quality of the product has to be spot on to begin with. There's very little sort of leeway, so that's another thing to look out for. The thing with air gigs is it's brilliant that you get to work with different projects. One day I can have a whole load of written out parts that I have to play. Other times the client just sends a demo that with a little MIDI track that I transcribe and play back. So it's complete fun, and every project is a pleasure to work on, no matter how small or no matter how big the project is. It really is a challenge musically, for which it's a complete pleasure. So hopefully, if you have any questions, please get in touch with me through air gigs. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have, and hopefully I can get a chance to collaborate on any project that you have on offer. Thank you very much, and good luck.